Hey there, small group leaders. Super excited to be coming and sharing with you some new and exciting things that are coming up this fall. First off, I just really want to say I hope that you have had a good and restful summer. I know for me, I've shared with a few of you, but this has been a ministry season where I have just been able to rest and be able to rejuvenate and read some books. And it's just been such a great summer. And trips with my family and just time with my family. So I really pray that each of you have been able to have some time and find space to be able to slow down like we're talking about on the weekends and just be able to enjoy this great summer that we have had this past year with all the great weather and all of that in Michigan. Fun stuff. Anyways, now to the meat of what you guys need to know coming up. Super excited that we are going to be rolling into our next small group term. There's so many things on the horizon that I'm very, very excited about. But first off, the one major thing that you need to know is September 11th is our weekend push for small groups. So that weekend, please, please, please mark it on your calendar, be present, come to the services. We are going to have an awesome engagement in the lobby to push people towards Rooted or towards groups that are going to need or groups that are wanting more people to join. So Annika will be reaching out to each and every one of you, one about your group description, and then also about if you are at a space where your group is ready for and accepting more people, because we have so many people who are looking for groups and needing to get connected, and we've had so many new people over the summer who are going to want to get in groups when we are pushing groups coming into the fall. So please let Annika know all of the information that she's going to be reaching out to you just to be able to compile for that weekend, because we want to have the right information to be able to channel people into your groups appropriately. So she will be reaching out about that on September 11th as well. I'll probably put this in the notes, but on September 11th, if you're at a space where you're wanting to invite more people into your group, and if you're less than 12 people, I would highly recommend that you're at a space where you're continuing and needing to grow. So if you could have someone who would be willing, either yourself or someone from your group, to represent your small group on that weekend for each of the services, that would be helpful and great to be able to make those personal connections, to be able to help your group grow, and be able to invite new people in. So that's a really, really big one. The small group lessons will be back on the website the last week of August and jumping into September. So start meeting with your group again. I hope that you guys have had some really great outreach opportunities, whether that's socials or serves this past summer. I know my group has been meeting and it's just been really refreshing just coming together and just having time of fellowship when we were available to get together this summer. So I hope that you guys were able to do that as well. So start reaching out to your groups, start letting them know, hey, we're going to be getting back into our rhythm. So letting them know that you're going to be starting in September and rolling out with the sermons. We'll be doing the last week of Simple, and then we'll be jumping in, or Simple's the next one that's coming up, the last week of Unhurried, and then we'll be jumping into Simple into September. So get ready for those lessons. Super exciting about that. So another thing that I want to make you aware of is a couple of different resources that are coming this fall to help support you as small group leaders. Number one, I am launching a new communication tool, which is called Slack. We use it as a staff here, and I really think that it would be a great tool for us as small group leaders to be able to communicate with each other, communicate with our networks, talk about what outreach opportunities we have to support each other and help and just come together. So that's one. So look for an email that's going to be inviting you into Slack. Number two, I created this past summer a website for resources for small group leaders. Super excited to be able to have those tools at your fingertips. So I will be sending that out as well, most likely through the Slack channels. So look for that. And the third thing is that we want to support and equip you as much as what we can. So we will be offering the first Sunday of every month of September, October, November, and December is a training for small group leaders. So if you either have an apprentice in your group or you just want a refreshing of small group, come to those. save that time on your calendar. I will be sending out a calendar invite with descriptions underneath there to be able to talk through what we're going to be looking at and digging into the content of for that month. So again, that's the first Sunday of every month of September, October, November, and December. And we will be doing that this year, and then we'll be doing it again in the winter term. So we just want to come alongside you and support you as small group leaders as best as what we can, and resource you to be able to help all of your group members and their next steps with God. So I'm going to check my notes, make sure I got everything. I believe that's it. So much information, but I cannot tell you how excited I am for this term coming up, where we just get to come together, get back into our rhythms. I'm looking forward to sending my girls back to school to be able to get into our normal fall routine again. Super excited about that. So I pray and just want to let you know that I am praying over you and your groups, and just, hoping that you're coming out of summer refreshed and ready to go for this fall season. Looking forward to seeing you all this weekend. See you guys.